Enoch Wambua and Senator Mwenda Gataya. Honorable Speaker, I want to start by congratulating the great people of Homa Bay County. Honorable Speaker, just Sunday, the first Madaraka Day was celebrated in my county, Homa Bay County, and I want to thank our people for the show and demonstration of patriotism, Honorable Speaker. Our people came in large number, Honorable Speaker. A number of them came on foot, Honorable Speaker. And Honorable Speaker, our people have been so happy. A number of people were very cagey about the numbers that were in Homa Bay. But that was a real demonstration of the resolve of our people, especially from the Lake region. That these are the people who, when they mean yes, they say yes. And when they say no, they mean no. And at the demonstration in Madaraka Day, everybody, it was very clear that our people were happy. We are a community who show it in our face. And Honorable Speaker, we said yes because we meant yes. Honorable Speaker, I now come to support the statement by Senator Enoch Wambua about the resurgence of banditry in Kitui County. Honorable Speaker, banditry has led to a lot of suffering in regions. Honorable Speaker, we have seen that lives have been lost where there's banditry. We have seen destruction of property, and we have seen generally an interruption of livelihood of people. Honorable Speaker, I must join in mourning the loss of the priest that was murdered just the other week, which was also banditry in itself. So, Honorable Speaker, I condemn and I support this statement. Lastly, Mr. Speaker, sir, I want to support that boys and men must be protected in terms of their dignity, the boys and men in this republic. Honorable Speaker, we support that both boys and girls must live in dignity. And so I support these two statements, and I want to say thank you to the great people of Homa Bay County as I wind up. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The Senate Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I want to comment on the statement by Senator Wambua on the resurgence of banditry in Kitui. This is not an isolated incident. There have been an increase in banditry activities, Mr. Speaker. Of course, the more famous ones are what's happening in the Kerio Valley and the battle that's ongoing there. Now, we hear these reports of what happened in Kitui. Last weekend on the border between Kenya and Tanzania, in the Angata Baragoi area, where there were difficulties a few weeks ago, a lone gunman actually attacked citizens that were just taking care of their cattle and made away with herds of cattle. This, Mr. Speaker, points to a greater problem than just the command of the police service. For many years, Mr. Speaker, and you know, this is not rocket science. There is technology, Mr. Speaker, that is available to take care of vast areas, such as the area that Senator Wambua is talking about, the Kerio Valley, Angata Baragoi, Mr. Speaker. Yet, as a country, we have continued to underfund our security apparatus. Mr. Speaker, time has come, and I hope that when the Security Committee takes time to listen to the representation from the Inspector General of Police and the Ministry of Interior, we will have a conversation about the need to properly fund our security agencies, Mr. Speaker. We continue to banish them. We say, Mr. Speaker, you need to do this or the other, but you are only as good as the technology that is available to you. This is the only country in the world, Mr. Speaker, where we politicize the budget of our security forces. We have seen many times, Mr. Speaker, newspapers trying to discuss and dissuade the country from investing and modernizing our security systems. And we ignorantly do so, Mr. Speaker, because unlike the rest of our neighbors and parts of this world that have dealt with insurgents such as this, Mr. Speaker, we have never dealt with serious conflict as a country. And perhaps we think that it is not important to fund our security systems and modernize the equipment they have, Mr. Speaker. I hope that when this committee retires to consider this statement, it will be a wake-up call to us on the need to better equip our security agencies so as to combat this kind of menaces across the country. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Sen.Akinyi.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I wish to support the statement by Senator Wambua by saying that the current issue he is actually highlighting is not appearing for the first time. And I think the ministry now needs to take stern actions to ensure they stop whatever that is happening within that area. Mr. Speaker, I also wish to support the statement by Senator Mwenda Gataya Mofaya on neglect of the boy child. I think if I actually use former President Barack Obama's words on not being successful when you play half a team, Mr. Speaker, this statement calls on us to refocus on looking at the kind of families we are bringing up because, Mr. Speaker, the future of this country is at stake. I personally come from a conservative community where for a very long time we have celebrated the boy child for purposes of having continuity of our generation, Mr. Speaker. But whatever we are actually seeing directly has a relationship to do with the femicide cases we are seeing in this country, Mr. Speaker. So I wish that we put our heads together and look at the issue of boy child together, even as we emphasize on the conversation of girls, because the fight against GBV is not in isolation for women. The men are part of us. And for a long time, I've come to actually appreciate that being a man is actually more than having muscles, more than having a deep voice. They're actually seed carriers, Mr. Speaker. So if what is happening continues happening, we risk the future of this generation. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Next order.
Order number 8, motion, consideration of the report of the Standing Committee on Health on a petition to the Senate by Ms. Mercy Jepchirchir regarding alleged medical negligence and staff incompetence which led to the death of Ms. Anita Jepkorir at the Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital.
Now, debate on this motion had concluded. What remained was for the chair to put the question, which I'll proceed to do. Clerk, do you have the requisite quorum? All right. I'll therefore proceed to put the question that the Senate adopt the report of the Standing Committee on Health on a petition to the Senate by Ms. Mercy Jepchirchir regarding alleged medical negligence and staff incompetence which led to the death of Ms. Anita Jepkorir at the Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital, laid on the table of the Senate on Wednesday, the 7th of May, 2025. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Next order.
Order number 9, motion, report of the Standing Committee on Finance and Budget on the fourth basis for allocating the share of national revenue among counties.
The Chairperson, Standing Committee on Finance and Budget. You may proceed to move. What is your point of order all about? You know, there is no... You are out of order, Senator Osotsi. You can only rise on a point of order to point out a disorderly conduct of a senator who is on their feet. So, if it certainly cannot be a point of order. You may proceed. Proceed.
Mr. Speaker, I have a very important matter to raise. Standing Order number 38 allows us to temporarily suspend a sitting. And the practice has been when we have a matter of serious, important like the one we are about to discuss, so that we can give us some times to discuss and get a consensus. I have noted that the motion before us, as written, I'm sure we have consulted, including the meeting we had this morning. But some of the issues that we raised seem not have been included in this motion today. So I was seeking that you probably allow us, understanding order number 38, some time to consult further on this matter before we continue with it, given its importance, not just to us, but to the whole country, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, I beg that you allow us to consult further, and then we can continue.
Order, honorable senators, order. Yes, Senator for Kitui.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I have listened to what our colleague Senator Ososia said. Senator Eddy, you may want to listen to this. So, Speaker, I've listened to what Ososia said, and maybe it makes sense. But, Mr. Speaker, there is one thing as leaders we must also get serious about. We agreed through a communication from your chair that we're going to have a Kamukunji this morning, where we were supposed to sit and canvass those issues. Mr. Speaker, just a handful of us attended that Kamukunji. So I'm wondering, Mr. Speaker, what this magic will be that you're going to employ that will get all of us to sit, consult, and agree. Mr. Speaker, yes, this is an important matter, but it is as important as the attention that we give to it. If we wanted to deal with this matter, honestly, all of us should have been here at 7 to address this issue. There is business that is pending in the order paper for so long, Mr. Speaker. If we keep adjourning debate to